everyone, my name is Miss Kim from the Smithtown Library, and today I'm going to be showing you how you and your child can make a finger paint project right from home without making a mess, which I think sounds super awesome. So if this is something that sounds exciting to you, please tune in to see how to do this and for some no mess finger paint fun. Here are some of the benefits of finger painting with your child. It improves fine motor development and strengthens hand and finger muscles. And this is really just a fun sensory activity that is perfect for toddlers. They're learning their colors, they're watching the paints move and mix together. It's also a tactile experience for them. And for this particular project, I've even seen it done with babies, and this can be considered baby's first art project. This can be done if your baby is sitting up or even during tummy time. If your baby isn't reaching yet in tummy time, that's okay, because you can still use a tummy time pillow or a nursing pillow under their chest to free their hands up for free play. Okay, so here's what you'll need for this project. You can put a table covering down just in case. While this is a mess-free project, and I think I'm fine not to use one for today, it is always best to prepare for anything. So you're going to need a pair of scissors to cut your paper, a Ziploc bag. A gallon size is best, definitely a large one so your paper can fit inside the Ziploc bag. You want to make sure your Ziploc bag can open and close very securely. You're going to need heavy duty tape. You can use masking tape, painter's tape, duct tape, whatever you have at home. You're going to need a piece of paper. So this is construction paper that I'm using, and heavy duty paper is best to use if you have it. So if you have cardstock, construction paper, I would go with that, as the paint can get very heavy and wet. But if you happen to just have computer paper or regular composition paper at home, that's fine too. Just be careful with the paint. And of course, you're going to need different colored finger paints, which I have a bunch of different colors right here. I am using Kids Creatology finger paint today, but whatever finger paint you have at home, Crayola is a really great brand to use. Any finger paint that's meant for kids is fine to use. The first thing that we're going to do is we want to make sure that our piece of paper fits into our Ziploc bag securely with it completely sealed before we get started. So as you can see, my piece of paper is bigger than the bag, but that's okay because I'm just going to cut it. You just want to cut a little bit off the edge. So this way it fits in the bag, and you always want to test it out before you put your paint on there. This way to prevent mess. So it's a little bit too big, so we'll just cut a little bit more off. The bigger the Ziploc bag you have, the better. So yours might even fit if you have a bigger one at home. Okay, perfect. So we make sure it seals, and we are good to go. Okay, the next step is putting paint on your piece of paper. Now, I already started with the yellow, so what you want to do, like I did here, is just put a little dollop of paint on the piece of paper that you have. You can put the same color in different corners of the page, so this way, you get different colors on each side of the paper. So I'll show you with this color. Actually, you might want to shake it up a little bit before putting it down, and you can use as many different colors as you want. You just want to put a little bit. Do some red, shake it up a little bit, and put it on our paper. Alright, so I'm just going to do 3 colors today, but you can do as many colors as you would like, and we're all set. So now what we're going to do, once you have all the paint that you want, we're going to put our piece of paper in the bag. Now this step is a little bit tricky just because you want to make sure that you don't get paint everywhere. So as you can see, I smeared it a little bit, but that's okay. You just have to be really careful. And even if you get a little bit of a smear on your bag or on the paper, it's going to get messy inside the bag anyway, so that's totally fine. Okay. So once you have it in the bag, you're seal it up and make sure that it is secure. And you are all set. So the next thing that you're going to need is your tape. And for that, you're going to take your bag, put it where you want it, and then what you're going to do, you can use your scissors for this step if you need to also, is you're going to tape all the sides of the bag down on your surface. Make sure that it's secure. Alright, you just want to make sure that everything's sealed and so nothing oozes out when your child is finger painting. And then once you do this step, you are all ready to get started. Your child is going to use their fingers just like this, smush the paint all over the paper. They can mix colors. It's a really fun sensory activity. And they can do it however they want to in the bag. They can practice writing letters in the paint, their name, whatever they would like to do as long as they're having fun. What you can even do too is if you wanted to peel it up, just make sure your bag is sealed, of course, which we did beforehand. You can peel it off your surface and you can actually transport it. You can put it outside. You can put it on the floor for a toddler who's crawling or for tummy time, like I mentioned earlier. You can put it down for when your child is sitting in a high chair. There's so many different things that you can do with this project. Once you are done finger painting, what you can do is you take your paper off, just like this. You can cut the edge of the bag to pull it out. So I'm going to just cut right here. Just a little slit. Kind of rip it open. Now you may see that your project is still wet in there, so that's okay. You can always leave it to dry, but then once it dries a little bit, you can cut the edges to take it out, and once you're finished, then you'll have a beautiful painting that your child created, and you have it made to display at home. You can hang it on your fridge, write their name on it, and show how creative they were. And that's it. Thank you so much for joining me today. We can't wait to see you in our building soon, but until then, stay well and continue to visit the library's website at www.smithlib.org for more programs and resources. Bye!